What was the house like on the farm?
Pardon?
What was your house like? Was it big or small?
What was your house like on the farm?
Oh, we had a nice big house. When I was home, you mean?
No, with Dad, with Grandpa. Our home, where we lived on the farm.
Oh yeah, we always had a good home. I thought we did.
Oh, yeah. But you had 3 bedrooms and an upstairs and a basement, a nice kitchen, and a bath.
Well, that must have been on Dad's place.
No, on your place, where we were raised. The last place you lived by Munich, between Munich and Callao. Where you had the big evergreens and your big garden and...
Choke cherry,
Greenhouse.
cherries.
Is it always a greenhouse?
Pretty much.
Pretty big.
Well, I thought that was, I don't even remember.
The last place you lived, when you moved, before you moved to Devil's Lake.
We lived on, the farm that we had bought.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh yeah, that was the Hatcher farm.
yeah.
Yeah, we lived there for quite a few years. We still have that. Or Ralph has it.
Was Rallin a good boy when he was a kid, or was he a rascal? Do you remember if Rallin was good?
No, they got along good. Dad was easy to get along with. But no, he got along okay with Ralph. Ralph always liked the farm.
What about the night Rallin got lost? When you had everybody out looking for him?
Yeah, he went to Candu to it was Candu, wasn't it?
England? Who'd you go to see?
Eileen.
What happened to
He
him?
had our car, and then it had rained, and water was standing over the road, and he got stuck in it over the road on that water, and then he didn't come home. So then everybody was out looking for him.
Oh boy.
Went looking for him, but that's where he was.
Here he is. We found him. Hello. Speaking of Rallin, here he comes. We'll put this on pause for a while.
Happy birthday!
Mom, think we put him on the mom. Okay,
Yeah.
here's our family then.
Quarter in, we'll say 4 hours, and then it took you 2 days or 3 days.
Oh yeah, there's that Mueller.
Yeah, this is my birthday.
And your mom's
1998.
brothers and sisters, where they were born.
Uh-huh.
Where the roads were good.
Yeah, the roads are pretty
The
good.
roads were good.
Does she have that,
Yeah, we were just talking about
And
that.
then here's,
Is it Ralph?
yeah, Fond du Lac, Wisconsin.
Okay.
Even if you want this stuff, I can make a copy.
Yeah,
Yes, I forgot to tell you that
Get
on
it to
the
you.
I'm looking for
phone.
that
He's just about read the whole thing already.
information.
And then I think
Yeah,
he's got a...
yeah, the family tree book that Mom sent him on.
Mom's
Yeah.
sister was looking.
really
It didn't real up to
Yep.
date. So I think there's one in here kind of
Uh-huh.
for each of those families. Like Nick
Yeah,
Helton,
he said he didn't have to read the whole
Mhm.
book, only the parts that pertained to us, then the other branches went off and he didn't read all of those.
Good.
Yeah, I thought he
So,
Oh,
yeah,
Phil's
I'll
got
just make a
it.
copy of this.
Yeah, I think we will too.
Get out the-
So he's really
This
getting
is
into
what
the
he
family
gave
tree
us
book.
then, I think
Yeah.
there was probably more around.
Yeah, we just about.
Pat's got some
just
here
about
too,
finished.
she's showing, that's what she's showing him right now.
We had went
For the,
Minneapolis,
John Beck.
Yeah, I read all that,
About
the
5
whole thing.
minutes.
Everything that was relevant anyway.
Yeah, it's a long ways there.
Oh, sort of, huh?
It's still on.
Five
Well,
generations here today.
Yeah, that,
Yeah.
did you get one of those
Nice.
jumper planes in? Yeah.
She's actually on.
The Wonder Apple City was even pretty big. It was a jet, but it was a smaller one.
Oh.
Well, thank you, Grandma.
Yeah.
I almost
Thank
sent
you
She
for the
said thank
card.
you.
Oh, they're all right, but they got
Thank you
some
for
of these
the birthday
black
card.
ones that come in.
Where'd you get that
Yeah.
pillow? I almost sent
Very
you something
pretty.
like that.
Very help. She sends me the
Very good.
pillows
Yeah,
all the
but
time.
setting your tape and all that.
We got this one this Christmas.
Okay, I almost did that.
Oh, yeah.
You know what,
I thought something.
yeah, I asked you about the moonshine days.
She must have told me,
You
that's
asked
the
him.
reason I think on the back door.
Oh,
Doesn't drop too many.
And then be prepared for some silence.
I'm sorry. I'm 46.
46.
There's a
Yep.
lot of stuff she doesn't remember.
Time goes like fast.
Oh, way too fast.
Was your house, you got it all done?
What's that?
Was your house all done?
No,
Oh, yeah, you did in a busy time too. You had a lot of field work and stuff yet. I was always wondering, it wasn't hard work to work 2 ways.
yeah. Yeah, if you work at home and work at work,
Yeah.
yep, that's a lot.
The roads were real good down here. Now they're good all over. We was to Valley City Sunday. And it was real good up there too. Although they have a lot more snow.
Sit down there by your
than we have.
grandma again.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna burn myself on the candle.
You can sit down here.
Where was I sitting before? How did I do that? There, well,
Must have just been squatting.
I must have, or I didn't pay any attention to the candle.
Well, we'll get some action on the TV. She sits on the camera.
Last night we were cooking and I have gas stove. And I took the potatoes off of a burner, but I didn't shut the burner off. And then Shad came along and he was draining something and he threw the pot holders down on the stove right on top of that burner. All of a sudden we had flaming pot holders.
Yeah, that can happen.
It was a little scary. I go, Shad.
Couldn't say fire.
No,
Shed.
that's right. I don't know why I didn't say fire.
Now you were just telling us about the time that Grandpa got lost in a rainstorm when he was out to see Eileen. So you're just getting to the interesting stuff.
Round. Say Grandpa, she won't.
Oh yeah,
understand.
Rowland was out to see Eileen in a rainstorm, and that you couldn't find him.
No, he got stuck in Pat asked about that. That was the time that you got stuck on the road when the water wasn't running over the road. And then everybody was looking for me, wondering whatever happened to him. Because everybody gets scared to when somebody's missing in a small place.
Anybody ever notice I was gone?
It was on the third day they noticed.
Yeah, that's what we were just talking about when you come.
I said you go to play practice, but don't go to Eglin. Of course, that's the first thing I did.
So they knew right where to look.
There was a little bit of water on the road when he went there. I don't know, it wasn't there very long either, maybe an hour or something like that. When I come back, it was pretty wide. Tied her up and I drove through, and pretty soon they got to a fan, hit it, you know, and stopped the car. And then I took my shoes off, and rolled my pants legs up, and walked out of it, you know. Went back to a farm there. And the guy says, well, he'll come pull me out. He started his tractor. Then he ran in the ditch with the tractor a little bit so he couldn't get out. And by that time, my shoes were floating over the seats in the car.
Good grief.
Well, then he got
You
stuck.
really got stuck.
So I
Sounds like the Fargo flood.
stayed at his place overnight there. And then in the morning, the car was sitting there dry. Everything had run away.
Really?
It's a dream. Yeah, a nightmare.
Flash flood.
Of course, then the school bus came by, and then oh, God,
But the next day in school, did you hear who ran in the ditch last night?
She didn't know about it.
I didn't know. Don't know what he was doing there.
Must have been visiting your brother.
Anyway, that's the way that went. Pulled the car into Mark Metzger, the garage in Kelly, and he pulled a dipstick out in the water. Dad says, get your own car, you're not getting mine. And buy my own.
It's not too good on engines.
Yeah, in Valley City, they got lots more snow than we have here.
Yeah, they must have got a little snow here yesterday, right?
Yeah, everybody's out
Yeah.
with snowblowers.
On
Yeah.
some of the roads, it seemed
Yeah.
like we didn't get.
Yeah, this morning when I went to pick him up, it was icy. But the sun came out, so. That
Yeah,
should
the
take care of that.
roads are pretty good over the passes someplace and the passing one of those lakes.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it was kind of slick. Okay, what's your next question?
Well, I don't know.
Carolyn's gonna
Sounds
ask
like you have some more interesting memories. Yeah, can you think of some interesting memories from Great Grandma's closet that you might help her out with?
The garden. You had a great garden on your farm. Your garden on your farm with all your tulips and everything. Tell Scott about that. Your big flower garden
On,
on
Farm.
on the farm,
on what farm?
on the one that you lived in on before you moved to Devil's Lake.
Oh, in the Tedford place.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't suppose there's anything left of that anymore, huh?
of the garden.
Yeah.
I don't think
No,
so.
there's-
I've never
I
gone
don't
out
think
there.
It's
so.
pretty well all growing over
I
with trees.
didn't want to see it all what it looked like, because I knew we had it so nice, and I didn't. Well, when Roger was there, he plowed everything under already. They said he took the fence down in the bottom and put those trees out, and then he plowed the whole works down. Strawberries, no. now he
Even the strawberries?
Now he planted strawberries himself where he's living here next to the patch. Because he might found out they weren't too bad to have. But then there he plowed them under.
What'd you do with all the strawberries? What did you do with all the strawberries you had?
On the farm?
Yeah.
Well, we ate them.
We had strawberries for breakfast and lunch and dinner.
That's what a lot of your grandkids remember eating those strawberries.
Yeah.
Buckets is
Well, the
good.
boys used to come out there around, and Roger and, who was it? Two of the boys anyhow, from two different families. One was Phileas' boy, and,
Rob,
yeah,
Wayne and Rob.
they always wanted to come and stay there, and then they'd all, because they could have strawberries for breakfast. I said, yeah, you can have strawberries for breakfast, but you go out there and pick it yourself. They weren't that easy to pick, so they had to pick them themselves. There's lots of cream here, but you have to cream, but the strawberries you have to pick yourself.
When was it that you moved to Devil's Lake?